Hello, this is Constance again, coming at you with another video tonight. The previous video, we was talking about restraining orders. We're going to talk about, right now, we're going to talk about doing a relationship when you first start dating. We're going to start talking about setting boundaries, ladies. Okay? Setting boundaries when you start dating, when you first meet somebody. Boundaries. I want to shout out to all my new subscribers. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Constance Nunn. Speak on relationships. I'm a domestic violence advocate. And thank you very much for the new subscribers. And I want to shout out to all the people that's following me. You know, whether my subscribers are little, the views are little or small, well, it doesn't matter. As long as I can reach and save some ladies and give information as well as men. Okay? As long as I can do something to help ladies and men in relationship. But I want to tell you, women, I'm speaking about women most of the time because, you know, doing domestic violence and relationships. And I'm going to talk about boundaries, okay? Boundaries, you know, it's different types of boundaries, you know. It's physical boundaries, it's relationship boundaries, it's friendship boundaries. But we're going to talk about relationship boundaries, okay? It's very important when you meet somebody. You ladies need to start setting boundaries because, you know, you have men that, as long as you don't say nothing, ladies, if you don't say anything about coming by, if you don't say anything about coming by eating meals or invading your space, that man will take advantage of you. Let me give you an example of boundaries. You meet someone, you at a real estate event, you meet someone, and he wants to come over, and you give him your address, and you tell him to call you, and he don't call you, he just pops up. It might be the wrong time. 2 days later, he pops up. You know why he pops up? Because you didn't even set boundaries. Okay? Phone calls 5 times a day, back to back to back. Okay? That can be a warning sign. You know why he's calling back to back? Because you didn't set boundaries. Okay? Okay? Setting boundaries. Your time. He comes over. It's now 3 hours and stuff. You have things to do. Well, ladies, you need to tell him. You didn't set boundaries. And some men, they thinking you haven't told him where the friendship is going. He thinking it's going to be a relationship, you know. You haven't set the boundaries to tell him, well, you know, I have things to do. I have something to do within an hour. It's nice seeing you. I'm not trying to rush you off. But, you know, I don't allow people to stay over my house for a certain amount of time. You don't set no boundaries. You got to set boundaries in a relationship. If you don't say nothing, that man will come over every day. Just like the men out there, ladies are popping up over at your house, over at your apartment. Same thing go with ladies. You need to set boundaries. If you're not in a relationship, you need to set boundaries. If you are in a relationship, you still need to set boundaries. That's how drama starts. Oh, I thought we was in a relationship. Oh, I ain't your man. I remember when I was young, I had somebody to do me like that. Oh, I ain't your man. I didn't tell you you was my man. Okay, you know why? Because I didn't set boundaries. I'm just looking for a friendship. That's why I tell you, ladies, you need to tell these men you just looking for a friendship. You ain't looking for nobody to sleep with, lay up with. I'm not trying to cook for you. I'm just looking for a friend. You know, right now. I ain't looking for no romance. Or however you want to say it. Okay? I'm looking toward marriage, but right now I don't. You know, I don't want nothing serious. You need to set boundaries. And that's how drama starts. That's how violence starts. That's how, oh, I bought you this, I bought you that, you know, and you gonna disrespect me with talking to other men. I didn't tell you that I was your woman. I didn't say that. Well, I should have set boundaries. Set boundaries. Tell that man what time he can come over, what days you're available to see him, or if you have time, you will call him. You have other friends that you talk to. You need to set boundaries, because if you don't, in a friendship, it will get out of hand. I'm telling you, because people think they can pop up at your door. People think they can sit over your house all day. You have to tell friends boundaries. A man is quick to come over. A needy man, if he's needy, ladies, if he don't have his own place, he's going to try to hang over your house every day. He's going to try to call you every day. You need to set boundaries. I am not looking for no relationship right now with no man. I don't have time to call no man. I'm creating a lot of things in my life. I enjoy talking to you. It's okay if you want to call every now and then. You need to set boundaries, okay? That's how drama starts, okay? That's how drama starts, because you didn't set no boundaries. If you don't say nothing, he's going to knock on your door every day. And then you're going to start getting scared. He's going to be knocking on your door. He's going to be calling you all day long because he thinking you wanting him, because you ain't set boundaries. And you men, you got to understand out there, just because a lady say hi to you, just because a lady tell you to call you as a friend, don't mean she wants you. Most of the time, I try not to give my number out. I don't give my number out to a man. I really don't. And if I do ever give it out, it's going to be somebody that I really decide that I want to get to know, not to have no relationship. I cut all that off because you don't set boundaries. And then when you don't set boundaries, it turns into dangerous. And you don't know who's dangerous. He might be a dangerous man, and you don't even know, because he's knocking at your door. You running your mouth about where you be all the time. He's showing up everywhere where you be because you didn't set boundaries, you know. Did you know that you can give your number to a man and tell him you just looking for a friend, and he still show up and stalk you? You got to be careful out there, ladies. You got to set boundaries. You either looking for a friendship or just a friend. And if you're looking for just friends, don't give him your phone number. If you don't want to be bothered with a man, don't give him your number, okay? Don't give him your number, and don't give him your address, because they have a habit of knocking on your door, I'm telling you. And I don't understand why, you want to be in when you meet somebody, and I don't understand if the person didn't tell you, we're in a relationship. Do you mind being my lady, or do you mind being my man? I'm looking for a husband. Or the other person, I'm looking for a wife. That's a conversation, I'm looking for a nice friend to date. Set boundaries. Because these days, the way things are going violent now, it's a lot of violence going on between men and women. You have to set boundaries, okay? I'm Constance Nunn. I speak on relationships. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Share this channel. We're talking about boundaries, And that's why it's a lot of violence today between men and women, because they don't set boundaries and stuff, Take your time out there. This is Constance. My email is constancenunn1965@gmail.com. You can catch me on Facebook and IG. And remember, ladies, don't just give your number to a man if you don't want to be bothered with him. Don't accept things from him if you don't want to be bothered with him. Don't take his money if you don't want to be bothered with him, okay? When you first meet somebody and you want to give them your number, don't forget to set boundaries.